Leon, the Director of Alumni at Evolution Treatment Center. I'm very honored to be here this morning with our Clinical Director, Jen. I've actually known Jen, I think it's been what, like seven years?
I know you said that. I think longer. I don't
it could
remember.
It could be longer. It probably 8 years, I would say.
All right.
Yeah, maybe even 8.5. I remember when I first started working, I was an alumni coordinator,
Yes, right.
and I would sit down. I would do morning inspiration. That's what it was on Tuesday mornings.
Yes.
In the Boca building.
Yes.
And I would come in and I would sit on a bench, and you would walk in, and I would always tell you how I want to go big in this industry, and I want to do what you do, and I want to be like you.
Right.
And you would listen. You would actually listen, and it's like you really believe me.
I
You know what I mean? Like when I told you the.
Get there.
Yeah. So here we are, 8.5 years later. Congrats to both of us.
Yes.
And I wanted you guys to get to know her a little bit, so she can tell you a little bit about your experience working in treatment as a therapist and then clinical director.
Yeah.
And you've been in this field for what, like crazy amount of time?
Yeah, I know. We're going to age me here, but about 30 years. Yeah, we're going to age me, but about 30 years. But I have to just piggyback on the story with seeing Leon at the parking, at the bench there, because I would pull into my parking spot and the bench would be right there in front of the parking spot.
Right.
So you would greet me basically each week when I saw you for that, and I really did believe that you were going to do whatever you wanted to do, whatever you set your mind to. I knew that was going to happen.
Thank you.
So I really love seeing that. That made me like so happy and proud.
Yeah.
And now again, this is then you were doing great. So then now fast forward this 8 years or whatever, so it's even better.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So we know each other obviously a long time. I've worked in the field almost 30 years. I was a behavioral health technician, one of my first jobs.
Yeah, so you started from the bottom, now you're
here.
Now
you're here, right, now I'm here, right. So that was really great, and I feel like that's one of the best jobs to learn, because you're really with the patient more than you are when you are a therapist. And you really are talking with people and getting to know people. So I remember that was just great. So I did that for a while I was in school to be a therapist. And I did therapist jobs, I did case management jobs. I mean, I feel like I did it all, and I really like helping people and talking to people, and I really think that I'm good at talking to people. I like...
You're great at it.
I like to talk to people. I like to hear what's going on. I like to try to figure out if I can help. Even if I'm not their therapist at the moment, in this role as a clinical director, whatever title, administrative, whatever it is, I like to always talk to people. It doesn't mean just because I'm behind my door, behind a computer, doing sometimes garbage paperwork, but that's part of the job, is that I'm still a therapist, I'm still a people person, I want to help people. So I really have a lot of pride in leaving my door open. I mean, my door is closed if I'm with someone, but having that kind of open door policy that people can come and talk to me if they feel like they need to, if the therapist is not around, if someone is not around. So I really think that helps people to know that I'm really in it and I'm really genuine. And I think you have to be genuine to help people. You have to really feel and show. It's not just a job. And I think you get to know, I feel like I'm rambling now, but I feel like you get to know people when they're just honest and true. It's just a different sense. If it's just someone that's doing a job, you will also figure that out. So anyway, so that's a little bit of my past experience in regards to the work that I did, and I really just every day can say I leave work knowing I've helped someone. It makes me feel good.
Yeah, and Jen, like, God bless you. I was a clinical director for a little bit. I don't know how you do it. It is such a difficult job, and it really takes a special kind of person to do what you do, and you do it so well. From the administrative side, the way you take care of all the business with employees, and the way you handle yourself with clients. And I know you're constantly on call 24/7.
Yeah.
So like, it really does take a special kind of person to do what you do, and been doing it for, again, not to age you,
right,
but
I know.
for 3 decades.
Yes, I know. I mean, in the clinical director role, I've done that, now 20 years in that management role. So, the 10 years prior has been case management, BHT therapist, mostly therapist the BHT case management was early on. But yeah, that is true. I mean, I
Yeah.
appreciate you saying that, but
Yeah.
it is like you have to just be open, an open kind of attitude. You have to have that to handle, never mind the client, but you also want to make sure that your people that you work with are feeling comfortable in the workplace, that they're doing a good job, that you're monitoring what they're doing to make sure the patient gets the best care. And it's hard to do that sometimes. I mean, just to be honest, it is. I mean, it is. It is hard, but again, I've been able to balance it and manage it, and being on call, I'm kind of just used to it now.
Yeah.
I don't think that's, maybe that's not the best. I try to balance my private life also, my family life, because you have to do that. Everything can't be work.
Right.
Although
right.
this is our passion and this is it's kind of like a second life. Or my second family, I guess that's how I would look at it. My second marriage, my second husband, my second kids. I don't know, third kids. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but if you have a good head about it and kind of compartmentalize, I feel like that's how I've been good at it.
Yeah, and I always enjoy our talks. You come in here a few times a week.
Yeah.
We're able to have a good time. We're able to laugh at ourselves, and we're able to bring light into this industry. And
Yeah, we
it's
always.
a beautiful thing.
I agree with you. We always figure when we talk, Leon and I, and we're trying to problem solve.
Yeah.
It's always nice to have like a second person, to talk about things and to go, go on and discuss things to kind of problem solve and come up with a solution. So so we have fun too.
Yeah.
We're helping people. I do like our times.
Yes, 100%.
I do like our times, and we'll continue.
For life.
Right,
We're
for
in this
life.
For life.
Right, for life. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, thank you so much, Jen, for coming
Thanks for
through.
chatting.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure.
Bye, guys.